What's up, my collectors? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, we're going to be looking at Cobra's Major Bludd. Sebastian Bludd, if you will. That's his real name. I saw this at Target. I said, man, I've seen this before. I guess it's time for me to go ahead and get him now. Why not? Like I said, man, you got to balance out your collection. You can't have a bunch of bad guys. You can't have just a bunch of good guys. You got to have bad guys and good guys. So if you want to have a nice ratio, every 2 good guys get a bad guy, something like that. You know, you just gotta balance it out, or vice versa. Every 2 bad guys get a good guy, something 2-pack, whatever you got to get. But just balance it out so you can have somebody to fight. You know, your good guys are nothing without anybody to fight, and bad guys, of course, need somebody to try to stop them. So here we are with Major Bludd added to my collection. This is number 166 of the G.I. Joe Classified series. Nice artwork. This guy, it's a different look from his traditional look. You know, if you saw him from the animated series, unlike some people, Reploy Bill, my bad. Somebody who hasn't watched the whole series at all, haven't watched an episode, or any of the other movies. But yes, this guy looked like this. That's his look in the show. Yeah. So it's a different look, and I appreciate the new look. I like it. It's a nice, much more believable, tactical look. I mean, it's an old school look they had. I mean, I don't know if this is how they look in Australia, in the Australian Special Forces, I guess. I don't know. But this is a pretty cool modern look for Sebastian. All right, now let's take a look at the other stuff. You know, on the box, there it is. He's looking like he's down for the cause. You know, this guy's a mercenary. He will sell his grandma. He will do whatever he wants to do, whatever he can do. And he is like, I mean, it's almost like he doesn't have any loyalty, but he does. I guess he feels that Cobra is going to be the place to be to get up, to come up in life, or I don't know, whatever. Then you have this little thing right here. Of course, we're going to continue to talk about this because Hasbro needs to be roasted for this, because they keep putting this crap in here. I don't know why they put parents right there. What's that for? Parents and asterisk. I don't know. What's up with this code stuff? What's up with that? Right? But this here does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except for taking you to go.hasbro.com. That's where it takes you. It takes you to this website where you just got to search and shop Hasbro. It's stupid. All we want is to have this QR code go to something dealing with whatever character that is in the box. Go to a file card website. Go to a wallpaper, some wallpaper we can download with this guy. Go to where we can download this wallpaper right here, an actual desktop wallpaper or something you can put on your phone, anything like that, with a file card right there on the side to let you know who this guy is, where he came from, all the other stuff. Just something reminiscent, something apropos for the G.I. Joe figure that is in this package. It makes all the sense in the world. I don't know why you're not doing this, why you're not listening. Whenever you come out with another one, like I know that police one doesn't have it, but if you want to, like, before he ships out to other places, like me, like before I get it, make this do something. Make this do something worthwhile. This right here says GIJoe.com. No. Try to go to that and see what happens. You will not go to GIJoe.com. You are going to go to go.hasbro.com. There's no GIJoe.com. I've tried it out. I've searched it out in Google, and it's just like you're finding fan sites, stuff that we have done better than Hasbro as far as taking care of the information for the characters, and this does nothing. So 2 spots on here that are worth nothing. And again, why is that parents down here? What? So yeah. But anyway, here's the barcode in case you want to try to find them. Target is where I got mine. Like I said, find them from Big Bad Toy Store, Walmart, all the different places, right? This is a new figure that came out this year, so it should not be hard to find. I don't think that many people are like really like buying a whole bunch of major Bloods, but you can still find him. Like I said, he's available. All right, that's enough of that. Let's take this guy out the packaging, find out a little bit more about his character, and then review this figure. Let's have some fun with this. All right, so there he is out of the packaging. And let's talk about Sebastian Bludd for a little bit. So he was born in Sydney, Australia as Sebastian Bludd, and he was trained by the Australian Special Air Service, served with that regiment in Southeast Asia, left to join the French Foreign Legion and saw action in Algeria, all before becoming a mercenary. Like I said, he worked as a military advisor in a number of hostile countries where he committed acts of terrorism against peaceful governments throughout Europe. Dude is really a bad dude. Okay? He is wanted on 3 continents, especially Rhodesia and Libya, for numerous war crimes and even a few crimes against humanity. Yeah, he's a scuzz bucket. Bludd has a tactical mind, like a steel trap, and is proficient with all NATO and Warsaw Pact small arms. He has weapons qualifications of sharpshooter and is adept with plastic explosive long-range sniper rifles, garrots. Garrots is a torture device. Yeah, blunt instruments, poison ice pick. So yes, he likes to torture. Saturday night specials, that's a small firearm. And anything with spikes. Dude is sadistic. All right, he is absolutely the worst of the worst. Yeah, watch out for that guy. Now, I was wondering how he lost his arm. Because you see, he has this cybernetic robotic arm. And you also saw that in the other picture too. In the traditional or old school look of him, you see he has this blue arm right here, right? Sorry about that. That blue arm. He lost his arm. Well, homeboy lost his arm to a crocodile. Yep. Him and Baroness were on some type of mission, and he actually got it from, let me see, Brutus is the name of the crocodile. Madame Medusa's crocodile, aided during a mission to eliminate Medusa's criminal empire. So yeah, him and Baroness, him and Baroness destroyed Medusa's fortress, but I mean he still got his arm bit off. Yeah. So I guess this crocodile will serve the purpose of reminding us where his arm went. He's been here the entire time waiting for Bludd to show up. Kind of like the crocodile and Peter Pan, just waiting. Waiting for more. And Captain Hook is just, So yeah, this is a Captain Hook situation. Look with the crocodile just messing with them. Okay, now let's take a look at what we got here. Also over here in the corner, we've got Captain America getting his bike worn, or Bucky Cap getting his bike worked on by good old CoverGirl. And this is something I did not know. CoverGirl, her hair comes off her head. So you can change, like this right here. I took her hair off. And you don't always have to have her smiling with this hair and have her kind of serious with this hat right here. You can take this off and have her smiling, enjoying her work while she is working on whatever. Because like I said, she's a mechanic. And then there's the other one she's working on, also looking at the numbers, and the bike has some, I guess, some special stuff. So she's looking at her screen. So there they are over there just working on stuff while we're over here checking out Bloody Boy over here. Okay, here we are with his gun. Shut up. Look at this thing. This thing looks ridiculously, heavy duty. My goodness. This is like approaching Judge Dredd type stuff right here. Yeah, that's a gun. Then he's got this thing right here. Just pew, pew, definitely shooting lasers out. Looks like this can plug into something. We shall find out what that, hopefully I can find out what that plugs into, because I would like to use that. We've got his helmet, of course. What is Major Bludd without his helmet? He's got to have this. All right. And then he has this pack right here that holds these rockets. So I guess you will hold it, what, upward or downward? Is up to you. Okay, I did it right the first time. There it is. Yeah, downward. That's exactly what you would do. And of course, you got something that you can plug into his back. Finally, we got something that can plug into a figure's back. Because all these figures come with hardly anything now you can plug in the back. There we go. That looks cool. And you can put these on to the gun. So let's just do that. Let's just have at least one on the gun. And there. Dude's got weapons. Watch out for him. He is a crafty son of a gun. And then he has his dog tags in as a chain. This is cheap as all get out. It's supposed to be a silver chain, but it's not great. So we'll put that on him in a minute. All right, let's take a look at this guy with all his armor on. Woo, look at that. Could a mother love that face? Probably not. Probably like, I don't know who this is. This is not my son. My son died before the arm got chopped off. Okay, got some articulation with the arm. Hey, I didn't think he was going to have that. He's got a lot of articulation with that arm. Okay, surprised me because I didn't think he was going to have much. But this can move up and down. Okay. All right, Hasbro, you're doing something right with this. That's good. And then, yeah, that's good mechanics right there. That's how it should be. It doesn't necessarily have to move up and down. Like right here, you would think, okay, you can just move the shoulder pad up and down. You don't necessarily have to do that. Have it down here, cover, boom, moves up, stays up. You're good. And of course, it doesn't affect anything else. That's nice. I like that. That's really good. Double jointed, red and the black motif. Good. Okay, hold up now. Look, that's supposed to go on his back, but it's twisted. Why is it twisted? Okay, the hole is there. Oh, come on. Ooh, how'd you get twisted? Ugh. There we go. Now he looks better. Shoot, I didn't know what was going on. He was off a little bit. I knew he was off somehow. All right, now the hole is visible. Don't know what that is. I don't know. That's supposed to represent the Australian Air Force, Special Force. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. But let's get him to wake up. Boom. Okay. Got arm guard here. Cobra. So the dude is dedicated to Cobra. Cobra is, I guess, giving him that good paycheck. Like, please stay our mercenary. Right? And then there he is. He's just doing it. So, all right, So I got Cobra Commander, I've got Destro, I've got Major Bludd, I've got Tomax and Zaymot. I don't have Zartan, but I got some good villains. I need an actual 6-inch Baroness, don't I? I need to check and see if I have a Baroness. If I don't, I just need to go to Ollie's and get me the movie Baroness. Would that suffice? From that whack G.I. Joe movie? Whack Snake Eyes movie? Would that suffice? We'll check it out and see. But yes, good articulation, bicep swivel. The robot arm has bicep swivel. Look, man. Look, let me just point something out. McFarlane, yo. We're going to talk about McFarlane again. McFarlane has that robot number 4, right? Robot number 4 has no bicep swivel. You want him to have bicep swivel, but he doesn't. This one does. He has bicep swivel with a robotic arm. That is such, wow, craziness. He has some good stuff, man. I like this figure. He has a lot to offer. He's got this right here, kind of like a utility belt or whatever, or just maybe little small grenades, I guess. You can definitely put his blaster in there, but I'm definitely going to have that blaster be in his hand because he's a dirty boy. Good articulation with the knees. Boom. I don't know how well he can fight. I don't think he could probably fight that well. Probably just, be dirty in his fight. But probably can't fight that well. Him go head to head with Flint or Duke, and he probably still get his butt whooped. But he's got this robotic arm that probably is like cybernetic, not cybernetic, but you know what I mean, bionic, where he can and crush you. So he's gonna be a formidable foe. Probably no little Krav Maga, little Salat. Oh shoot. No, a little Casey. What's that style that Iko ways? Is Salat? Marantu? I think that's the style, Marantu. Something like that. Anyway, He might, know something other than Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? But the dude can do a side kick, right? If he's into that kind of thing, but he doesn't look like he'll be into a side kick. Look like he'll be into something just a tad bit more, I don't know, maybe, like I said, from a different stuff, different place. It's a bunch of stuff you ain't never heard of, right? If you know where that came from, you're all right. You are all right. That came from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I'm a master of karate, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, and a bunch of junk you ain't never heard of. It's hilarious. But anyway, I like the steel-toe boots. This is good design. This is a well-crafted figure. Boot swivel, well-crafted figure. This is nice. I like it. Sturdy, got some girth. Can't move that far forward with this breastplate like hit this. Can't go that far backwards. Oh, well, I guess he can. Can we snap? There we go. We can snap it. It has a snap. But that's as far as he can go. Look down, look up. But he has good articulation with his neck, so that's nice, being able to do that. So you can do some things with this guy. That's all right. Very, very good looking figure. I recommend this figure right here. This is a good one here. See if we can get him to stand on this cardboard. But yeah, that's a good figure. All right, let's put this on his back so we can see. Got it. There. Back hole got it. Okay. Got covered again. Put this in here so we can not have that happen again. Boom. And then we'll put this one over here. See if we can get the finger in the, yeah. And then we'll put the hat on afterwards. Put that on there. There we go. Just kind of get it around this little cuff here. Yeah, let's put the gun on this hand. Shoot. I like the red. The black and the red almost everywhere. Looks really good. And oh, come on now. Get that finger in there. Thank you. Yo. This guy, man. Shoot. You don't want, man. Yeah. This is all right. I like that. This guy's where it's at. Okay, snap that in and be careful with that. And now, let's go ahead and crown him. Major, what? What? Wait a minute. What? Is that it? I guess. Hold on. It's a little crooked. Hold on. There. Yeah, we got to have his eye open. There we go. We got to see his eye. There. I deem you, Sebastian Bludd. I deem you, Major Bludd. There. I'm trying to get this to stay in here without messing up. I don't know if I gotta just turn the thing. Look, again, be careful. So you see the indentation right there, right? So I'm trying to use that. Come on. Okay, there's the hole. I said I was gonna try to find that hole, right? There's the hole for the other gun. Solid. Okay. Now I kind of don't want to take it out of his hand, but there it is. There's the hole. There. Solid. All right. So he's here looking like what you say about my mama, where's my money? He doesn't have a knife. That's interesting. You would think he would have a knife, but he doesn't have a knife. All the times for an Australian character to have a knife, he don't have a knife. I've been using this Australian accent about a knife for every character, but this dude want to come without a knife. That good? Somewhat. He don't look right. Look, but that crocodile though. Yeah, all right. I know what to do now. We're going to do this right here. Because that crocodile has been eyeing your other arm ever since you got here out of this packaging. I'm going to do this. I'm going to somehow get you to stand. There we go. Let's back up a bit. Back up a taste. There we go. Now, he looks ready to do some damage to this crocodile. There we go. I like it. Boom. All right. So this Major Bludd is like, hey, back up. Back up. You are not getting my other arm. He probably wouldn't even talk. Just shoot him. But whatever. Maybe he'll have that sick appreciation for somebody who was an opportunist like him. He's an opportunist. He's a mercenary. One opportunist to another. Shoot. Somebody like him probably keep him like as a pet. Maybe that could be his pet. And they just have a little, cat and mouse game. And the thing just bites his metal arm as a, I don't know, playful reminder or something. I don't know, something sick and twisted. They're both twisted. Maybe. Whatever. But I like it. That's good. This is a good addition to the G.I. Joe, to the lore, to the collection, to classified. Man, that's all right. This is pretty good. All right. So I think that's it. There's nothing really else to do. Like I said, I can just go ahead and put this gun on the back. Let's take all of this off and put this gun right here on here and see how this works. Boom, slide it in there. And now he is just ready. I kind of want to put that gun in there. Nope. It's just so much you want to do now because you got an empty holster, but I mean, it makes sense for it to be empty. Just want to get these things to stay there, right? Can I get it to stay there? Can we do it? Just for the sake of finishing this video out. Dude, come on. Push it in. I am not going to pause you for some freaking air. All right, there we go. All right. I know what I want to do. Hold on. There we go. Now that's a good look. That's a good look. We're going to get a close-up on that one. Look at this. Just look at these two. This looks ridiculous. Maybe you could, let me take a picture real quick because if I mess something up, then we'll probably have him do a little something like this. If I can get his arm just a tad bit over. Can't really do that, can you? Can't really cross it over his chest, can you? No, it doesn't really look right like that, does it? You can kind of like, hold on. Okay, something like that. That works too. So Major Bludd is definitely like, look, you play too much. You play too much. You play too much. That's it. Okay, I think we're done. What'd you think of this figure? I like him. He has character. He has a lot of character. You can do quite a few things with him with the articulation, the style, the robotic arm. I mean, he's got a lot to offer. Really cool figure. I'm glad I picked him up. Seriously. Man. All right. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section because I think this is pretty cool. Have fun collecting, people, because collecting is fun. Later days.